detachment practice. Okay. It has month you can mention here, year and in your name, right? And the days of the month. You can exclude 31 for some months, and for February on some years, you can exclude 29, 30, and 31. I mentioned all the different areas where you need to mention what you failed in, how many times you failed in. So if you're practicing dispassion and you failed in dispassion today, then you mention like how many times I failed practicing dispassion. Nine, mention nine, like that. Are you practicing, asanga, which is being like a lotus flower, being staying in the world but being detached, not being affected? Then and you failed in it. Uh, Maybe you got, got emotional or something like that, or upset about something like that, then you mention how many times you failed it, like three times, like that. So like that, you mentioned for living in live in truth, not no expectations, serving for self, all that stuff. Okay. I also mentioned the time you spend in all these different practices of Hinduism, which is yoga, meditation, pranayama, japa, mudra, knowledge, which is should be gnana, temple, going to temple, Ayurvedic food, and satsang. The explanations for these is in the explanations tab to the left. You can read those things here, right? And you can read multiple times in a day, to understand what they actually mean. The more you read it, the more you understand. And you can also look up this stuff to you can also give this I'm sorry, I don't forgot what I said. But anyway, again, then you have advanced for uh, of this practice, which is as part of Hinduism. You can practice non-violence, single focus, ekagrata, and purpose of life, and this should be more expanded more. We can add more things to here. um so all those things are mentioned here. Practicing ahimsa means no thought, no harm in thought, word, deed, and intent. Okay. And single focus means you keep your mind on a single focus, without getting distracted. Keep your attention in one thing at a time. One thing at a time. That's the idea here. And then purpose of life is, according to our goals of Sanatana Dharma, which is dharma, artha, kama, and moksha. You should be working for those. What is your dharma? What is your artha? What is your kama? What is your moksha? You decide all these things, write them down, and follow them. Now, when you get this, make sure you make a copy. See, I can make a copy of it, and then I can say, my copy, whatever, right? Or detach, of detachment, right? And you can click here, share with same people. So I will be, share and then make a copy. And then this will be, once you make a copy, it will go into your drive, Google Drive. Okay, that's how you get this one. Okay, and then you can add this. Now for the next month, obviously today is what, 12th, right? So you are here, so you are here, right? So you'll fill it for, I mean, obviously today is over, so tomorrow. So you'll fill it for the 13th. Okay, and for the next month, all you have to do is come here, duplicate, and rename this. Basically like this, like, dairy, and then put the right month over there, just the number of the months to be clear, right? Boom. That's all you gotta do. And if you keep this shared, like, see, how do you share to others, right? You can keep, once you go here, you can share it to Rushi Narasimha, you know, Rushi Narasimha 33 at gmail.com, which is my personal account, right? So you can do that, and it'll be shared with me, okay? And I can review it when I need to. So that's it. Okay. So practice this thing, and let's practice for a couple of a week or a couple of weeks, and let's see how it goes.